10 Controversies in Animation. Even some of the most hilarious animated series come under scrutiny for one thing or another, sometimes leading to censorship or even complete removal. Ranging from swearing to blasphemous imagery, we're going to show you 10 shocking controversies in cartoons. Number 1. One of Adult Swim's longest-running series, Aqua Teen Hunger Force, came under controversy in 2007 and 2008. To promote the show, LED displays that look similar to the Moonanites were placed around the city of Boston. However, they were mistaken as explosive devices, which resulted in the entire city being shut down and the network's parent company Turner having to pay $2 million in damages. The Season 5 premiere episode was set to be called Boston, created in response to the event, but Adult Swim pulled it to avoid any more outrage. In January of 2015, an incomplete version of the episode was leaked online.
But we're in New Jersey.
New Jersey is near Boston. And now they're both safe. Also, no one is safe.
Number 2. Whilst the Ren and Stimpy show was known for its off-color humor, violence, and sexual innuendos, one episode was so risque it didn't even air as part of the original series. Whilst the Ren and Stimpy show's final episodes debuted in 1995 on Nickelodeon, the episode Man's Best Friend was banned. In 2003, Spike aired 6 episodes of Ren and Stimpy adult party cartoon. The first episode of the show was the banned episode, which contained excessive violence, jokes and references to feces and tobacco, and a scene where Ren violently beats the elderly George Liquor with a boating oar.
I'm out of here, man.
Number 3. South Park is possibly one of the most controversial shows in history. Aside from the more well-known depictions of Scientology and Muhammad, the series came under scrutiny in 2005 for its Season 9 episode Bloody Mary. In the episode, a statue of Virgin Mary releases a large amount of blood during menstruation. Many characters thought that this was a miracle, originally thinking that the blood was flowing from her rectum. In another scene, Pope Benedict closely inspects this region of the statue, only to be sprayed with blood. A US Catholic civil rights group unsuccessfully campaigned to have the episode banned from television and DVD, while many religious groups from New Zealand came together to get the episode banned from broadcast. Number 4. Another Nickelodeon original series consistently used racy content. Rocko's Modern Life often used adult humor, including double entendres, innuendos, and satirical social commentary. At one point during the series, Rocko has a brief stint as a telephone operator, but not something you'd suspect. The instructions on the wall behind him provide help for him and the other employees, reading, "Be hot, be naughty, and be courteous," while Rocko constantly used the term "oh baby" while talking to his clients. We have to wonder if the controversy was warranted in this case, since most of the jokes would just go straight over kids' heads. Number 5. Family Guy is one of the most popular adult animated series to ever air on television, but the Seth MacFarlane creation has had its fair share of criticism. In 2010, the episode Peter Harassment contained an excerpt from a musical performed by Stewie and his classmates called Terry Schiavo, the Musical, seen as a mockery of the woman who suffered severe brain damage and remained in a vegetative state for many years. One song used had the lyrics, "Terry Schiavo is kinda alive-o."
Terry Schiavo is kind of alive-o.
And called Schiavo the most expensive plant you'll ever see.
The most expensive plant you'll ever see.
This episode sparked protests from many, including the family of Schiavo, with her brother urging Fox to cancel the series entirely. Number 6. American Dad differs from Seth MacFarlane's other series by using a large amount of cringe comedy, shock value, and gallows humor. In 2005, the first season episodes Stan of Arabia Part 1 and 2 depict Stan and his family moving to Saudi Arabia, where Stan embraces the culture and their beliefs of men and women in society. He ends up getting a second wife to fill the need for a submissive partner. Both episodes were banned in Saudi Arabia, with the government condemning it as a promotion of Islamophobia and anti-Arabism. Number 7. Moral Orel is a stop-motion animation cartoon featured on Adult Swim in the mid-2000s. The series is known for its biting satire of Christian ethics and is often seen as a takeoff of Christian kids shows, such as Davy and Goliath. Over the show's run, it was frequently subject to criticism, not only for its anti-Christian messages, but also for its lack of actual comedy. Furthermore, the show's constant portrayal of Orel's religious role models as idiots and hypocrites is seen to undermine the culture of Bible Belt states. In the episode God's Chef, Orel attempts to find a way to masturbate without breaking his Protestant morals. In doing so, he learns that semen is only to be used to make children. Orel takes it upon himself to become God's chef, saving his semen and impregnating local women with it. Number 8. Beavis and Butthead has been known to stir up its fair share of controversy back when the show first aired in the mid-90s. However, whilst most of the concern was for the sexual references, toilet humour and cringe comedy, a far more serious case stemmed from the 1993 episode Comedians. In the episode, Beavis attempts to juggle flaming newspapers, burning down a comedy club. Austin Messner, a 5-year-old boy, attempted to recreate the stunt, but in the process burnt down his family's trailer, his 2-year-old sister still trapped inside. The incident caused a huge media backlash against the show, and the episode was eventually taken off the air. Number 9. The Boondocks cartoon series, created by Aaron McGruder, who also created the comic strip of the same name, mainly focuses on the racial issues of the Freemans, a black family who moves into a mostly white neighborhood. Whilst attracting the usual social commentary due to the nature of its comedy, one episode in particular garnered the attention of social rights activist Al Sharpton. In Season 1, Episode 9, Return of the King, the main character Huey Freeman tells an alternate version of history in which Martin Luther King Jr. is not killed in his assassination. He instead falls into a coma, reviving 32 years later. Amongst other things, the episode tracks King and Freeman as they attempt to build a political campaign and set right the idea of brotherhood. The episode was well received, earning a Peabody Award in 2006. So why did it attract controversy? Because King uses the N-word. Sharpton demanded an apology from both Cartoon Network and McGruder, but both sources stood their ground, with Cartoon Network terming the episode thought-provoking and commending McGruder for representing the bravery of King. The series went on to poke fun at Sharpton for picking on a cartoon instead of more serious issues. Number 10. Whilst Dexters Laboratory is generally considered a kid-friendly show, one episode had to be banned due to its profanity. The banned segment, Rude Removal, involved Dexter attempting to use his rude removal system to make Dee Dee nice. However, the two get into an argument about who is truly rude and end up entering the machine together. Each of them splits into two personalities, one nice and the other rude. The nice versions have British accents and are well spoken. However, the rude versions are given New Yorker accents and swear excessively. Even though the swear words were bleeped out,
Got to find some food.
the episode never made it past the censors and was only shown in private events. In January of 2013, Adult Swim gained access to a copy of the episode and finally posted it online for the public to see.
Follow CultureCrash on social media.